Howdy, and welcome back to Disco Elysium Wickedstorm Gaming. We're going to make a new name.
Your mind can only conjure up Hunk Handy, Fuck Valdez, Bosco. You might want to decide to keep quiet about these.
Fuck Valdez, I'm 100% okay with. It's Harry. I still don't have a name. His name is Rafael Ambrosio Costello. We're going to Costello again.
Are you quite sure? Hold on, man. Keep it slow and steady. Don't succumb to fate. It can take time to come up with a really good one.
You can't tell Raphael what to do. I'll come with something. I'll come with something. We gotta level up in an empire. Yeah, we got a level. Alright, well. Was worth a shot. I guess. I don't know. There's that angry bitch again. I really kind of wish we could, like, take this and then charge it straight through the gate, but I don't think that'd go well with us.
That felt good. Your heart's pounding nicely. You should tell people to fuck off more often.
Fuck you, motherfucker. Who did I tell to fuck off?
Not as a general rule, but that one was justified. Better to get the lay of the land before telling people to fuck off.
That's wise, Kim. That is wisdom.
Means you should do it whenever you feel like someone's disrespecting your authority.
Okay.
That's the spirit.
Oh, I healed my health by saying fuck. Okay.
Never forget, the whole world's a wooden house, and you're a goddamn flamethrower.
That's a hell of a worldview. What is this? Cool. Have I been in here? That's what I thought this place was. Okay. Just checking. Just checking. Zoom out. Okay. I don't know where this door is I'm supposed to do. It's behind the whirling rags. It's a basement, I think. I want to talk to you. How do you get on the roof? Get the corpse down. Okay, how did he just rip the whole fucking branch down?
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's gently laid on one side.
Wipe a tear from your eye.
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy.
Oh god, do I have to do that?
Yes. 1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We are on number 3.
Well, I'm glad we have numbered steps.
The fuck are they on about?
It's just like baking a cake. There's steps, man. You gotta follow them.
Cop's gonna cut his shit up.
Yeah. Don't we have someone else to cut his shit open?
It's not about cutting. And no, you and I are detectives.
Good.
The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to handle the entire incident chain, from autopsy to cleanup to social work.
Shit. Honorary rank of detective? Yes, I feel like a detective.
You are.
Yes.
The station would not have assigned you on this case if you weren't. Now,
You sure?
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Tell me something, dead man.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
Oh god, he's still talking. I can't. The damn compartment I led you to open?
The Blue Heart. Oh, that's good shit. You'll love it. Just press down and fuck it open like you always do.
Hold on, I got real gruff there for a second.
Fuck it hard. Corpopo the Clown.
I need a red nose.
He means force. It'll work.
I mean, fair enough.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
saw him in my dreams, but in my dreams he was me.
I thought we decided to leave it to processing.
Oh shit, right.
Let's not turn this into some kind of circus.
Fine.
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
Have I?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh no.
They are better than nothing.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I perform the anatomical side of things while you will take notes.
That's a good plan, since you have gloves. We just fill this in, right? Show the red field autopsy form. Yeah.
That's right.
Good.
You knew it because you inspected your ledger.
Yes.
The lieutenant is relieved you know the protocol.
Yeah, I definitely didn't just look at shit and figure it out on my own. As funny as it would be, I wouldn't put it past this fucking kid and have his leg just rip off inside the
The
boot.
dead man
No.
stares in silence
No.
as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts.
Oh, goody. At least he's fucking staying quiet now.
Above those, an
Talking about his
11
corpse.
field info form needs filling out first. It begins with
Number 1, assistant. Let's jump ahead to the 3 parts. No, 1.
That's you.
Okay. Harry Du Bois. Am I Du Bois? Hey, how long can I push this Raphael thing?
the corpse is indifferent to your scribblings. Just
Alright.
KK57 dash.
Numbers,
Next.
right. Name,
NA. Next.
right.
NA.
Shit.
Roughly 50.
Around
the
about
corpse
50.
looks ageless, like meat on a hook.
Meat on a hook ages very quickly, I'll have you know. It either looks really good, or is discolored, rotten, and disgusting.
Teeming with opportunistic microorganisms, letting out a foul-smelling thiamine compound. Your eyes turn watery.
Mondial.
Race.
The
Okay.
pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
I don't know, listen, he's a male.
Fucky, fucky!
Oh, right, sex.
Male.
Fucking stupid ass kid.
Pigs can have sex!
Right, fucking. No, right, male.
Nor does he look
Ignore the
with
children.
his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
No, he looks pretty male to me, but sure.
We're still
Go
going
with
with
that.
March 4th. 51.
Right.
What else?
Breakthrough imminent. Breakthrough
Body
imminent.
identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
All right, we'll do this real quick. We broke through or something. Cop of the apocalypse. I don't know. Wait. Yeah.
KK
Yep.
57 0503 0815 listens motionless, with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains.
Evidence of treatment. Poor.
None.
He was treated poorly.
At least not after the initial examination.
A strange word. Treatment.
Yeah. Lividity pointed to a lynching. Not so sure. Didn't the footprints look like he was carried over? Agreed. No treatment. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what is treatment?
Interfering with the body's position or wounds post-mortem.
How did you not know that?
Yeah.
Aren't you a cop? You're leaving a weak impression.
I'm
here.
just double checking.
Say
Just
something
double checking.
sure-handed.
No, he was carried over here.
They'd have to have incapacitated and carried him over. This man was more than a match for untrained dogwalkers.
Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then,
Didn't I shoot him in the chest?
somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosencrantz Row, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbach puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside, light drizzle. There is darkness in the shed.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette bull-like against the window. Outside, Grand Coudon The day is turning dim for Sergeant Mac Dawson. Hand extended, he approaches to make sure she is dead more than anything else. The building is tall, 7 stories, wind-wrapped in solitude. Most of the apartments are unoccupied. This was a suicide, the other an accident, the small one. And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today, 42 stations of breath.
How do I know all this?
We should start the post-mortem.
Right.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest.
I'm pretty sure I
It
shot
no
him in the
longer
chest.
meaningfully
Or I shoot him in the
interacts
gut.
with its surroundings.
I don't know. I shot the
thicket
corpse.
of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
But why though? Just stop and try to steal his boot now.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think. Let's see.
He flips the corpse to check its underwear.
See, it's happening.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
Is it too late to shoot the children?
The boots are ceramic. Vitreous enamel. They are fused to his skin from blood flowing downward post-mortem. Removal of the boots is left for processing.
When am I gonna catch them?
After the autopsy, before the body is taken away, there will be a window of opportunity. After the lieutenant has gone to sleep. I hope this has helped you, my liege.
Mm-hmm. Well, don't write this down.
Tattoos.
Okay. He stands up, feet planted either side of the
The upper
body.
torso is covered in a single, continuous tattoo, resembling a microelectronical circuit board. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings, to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene, using a Trigat Mini. The deceased
down.
has a cargo lashing belt around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow. Length 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end. Well-nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age, about 50. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature, below freezing. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
Why would I do that?
His hair feels wet, soaked with rain, cold to touch. Not that different from a living person after a swim.
What the fuck? I'm moving on.
Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs. Consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
You're that Kuno, you throw like a bitch.
Fucking low velocity.
Yeah, you throw like a
Kuno
bitch.
doesn't know what you're talking about. Velocity was fucking max.
Velocity was low, you throw like a bitch.
Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
You got bitch velocity.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest. Consistent with predation.
But a man for right now.
You get your mark.
We should have accused Kuno of biting the corpse. That would have been funny. The lieutenant put a small folding knife with the other hand pulling on the belt. He starts cutting into the polyester. Horror. After a while, it's obvious the material can't be... Yeah, we said it had, like, steel woven into it.
Steel wiring.
Yeah.
There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
You got just the right
Yeah, I
tool
got bolt
for that.
cutters.
The chain cutters.
I'm pet him. Pet the chain
The hanged
cutters.
man lets out a joyous little bubble of rot from his nose.
What the fuck?
Always good to think ahead. Now,
I think I have to equip him
we
first.
need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below. Carefully, with as much precision as you can.
Maybe Kim should do it.
See, my pig is gonna fuck his head off.
When the hell did you get a pig?
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
We could look for a good spot to cut. Look for a good
The
spot.
belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the yeast.
Gross.
After some
Yes.
deliberation, you sink the cutters into the
I was really worried we'd fuck up and somehow
You
cut his
squeeze the
spine or
rubber
something.
handles together, sweat forming on your brow.
Right.
Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck.
As it ought to. This is where its grip on the curdled meat is gentlest, pulling up.
Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters.
But how did they drop him? The only thing I think is they pushed him off the fucking roof over there.
Chest is intact, normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant, pelvis intact, genitalia.
Oh.
No! Let's get out and see!
I fucking knew it!
This is clearly what they've been waiting for, ever since the autopsy began. The lieutenant is trying to make it as boring as possible.
It's because Kim's a very smart boy.
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
Don't ask that with Kuno around. Write it down and move on.
Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip.
So you gotta make it as boring as possible to spite Kuno.
Bullets have bitten little pieces out of him. It must have been excruciating, especially the hip. Before you is a temple of pain that knew little tenderness in life.
Oh.
In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin. We have a real museum here. Of battles, wars. Last item, hands.
Yeah. Oh, he takes a man's right hand and inspects it, moves on to the hand. We said he would be touching because I don't got gloves. Let
Hands
him
are
work.
clean. No sign of a recent struggle. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, this stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment. Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
That's not good. You want to go get like a mask or something?
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
You don't even have a joke.
Oh, okay.
Musculoskeletal.
I failed.
Blood fluid
Aw.
is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
Here's fluid coming from the mouth. Gets close to the swollen mouth hole.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous.
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
What the hell have these kids been doing? Like,
The
they're
hyoid
this
bone is
fucking weird.
fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable.
All right,
Respiratory
unremarkable.
system.
They're probably off the dead man's jaw.
Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
From here, it looks as though the
Gross.
clown-faced man is screaming. The tendons of his jaw are torn apart. Hyoid ripped from the force of the lieutenant's hands. No scream, no sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside. It's humid there. Sickly sweet air, unlike anything living.
Fuck you
You
mean
feel
sweet?
like you're about to throw up again. Straight in that mouth of his.
Stop
No, you
looking.
don't. You can keep it in. You can keep anything in.
I'm gonna throw up if I keep looking deeper inside, aren't I?
You manage to suppress the contractions trying to enter your stomach.
I don't think I've eaten
All
anything
it
anyway.
takes is concentration. Through it, you see nothing but darkness. More meat and darkness.
I didn't think I'd seen
There
that.
are ancient mysteries down there, Kobo. Ask me later.
You have the same voice as the corpse.
Hemorrhaging present in mucus.
Mm-hmm. Snap shut before you. Okay.
Hepatobiliary. NA. Are you a hepatobiliary expert?
I don't think so.
Neither am I.
Okay.
That's it.
Never
Same
mind.
for toxicology and serology. And unless you have untapped reservoirs of knowledge there,
The completion made wonders if there's anything we could do still.
like a toxicology screening, at this stage, I doubt processing will find anything, even if he was brimming with cocaine. But still, you should add a request.
Okay, I will add a
Brimming
request.
with cocaine.
Oh, the cocaine.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits heavy lividity. Blood has gathered in the hands, feet, and neck. Hypostasis is visually consistent with the hanging.
All right, write it down.
Gastrointestinal.
To your relief, this is the last field on the list. He looks around to the ground, the pool of feces there.
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
I'm going to leave out the voila.
What's next on the list?
Next on the list is next time. So, for now, like it if you liked it. Subscribe if you want. Share it if you can. And do what you want. Check out the Patreon if you want to support the channel. And I'll see you next time. Don't go poking dead bodies. They're gross.